Mike, check. Justin Hunt. It's all happening. Thank you to everybody rocking with the channel. Thank you to everybody subscribed through the channel who shared the video, shared the link. It's priceless. Big thank you to everyone who's donated. If you'd like to donate, you hit the Cash App. That's right up there. Or you can hit the link in the description. It's the best way to help support this channel. There's a link that allows you to become members. Big thank you to everyone. Big thank you to everyone because today is Tuesday. You know, we do every Tuesday chart report. Back again with another chart report. 1 second applause. All right. Another big week. I think there's a few things we've been anticipating on this week's chart report. We'll see where Drake's latest, which one has landed on the charts. That's his collaboration with Central C. We saw that when we took a look at the episode 2 of his Iceman rollout. There's some news on that front. Also, we have a Chris Brown song. We're waiting to see where that landed on the charts. Freddie Gibbs Alchemist Alfredo 2. Looking to see where that lands. NBA Youngboy. There's some things. The year's definitely heating up. In the beginning of the year, it seemed like there were not that much movement each week on the chart report. Not that many, I'd say, high profile albums of interest within hip hop. And so the tide seems to be changing. But number one again this week, Alex Warren, Ordinary. 1 second applause. Really love this song. I mean, this year has been dominated by Luther and now Alex Warren. I've been thinking about how there's not really a song of the summer. I'm not sure if Alex Warren's Ordinary seems to be probably the most popular song this summer, considering how well it's done in the charts, sitting at number one for as long as it has. It doesn't give me that summertime feel. It's really a stadium arena ballad. You know, I love the song. Don't get me wrong. But big shout out to Alex Warren. Wonder if it'll be the song of the summer. You know, Billboard always names the song of the summer in September, so we can look forward to that article that rolls out. But still at number one, Alex Warren, Ordinary. 1 second applause. Number 2, Golden, Huntrix, EJ, Audrey Nuna, and Ray Ami. This is off K-pop Demon Hunters. Been running it up on Netflix. I still haven't watched this yet. Let me know if you guys have checked this out. But this is probably the most popular album in the nation right now. The K-pop Demon Hunters soundtrack, and I think it makes sense, right? It's got every kid in the world, every K-pop fan in the world, and every parents with kids and fans of cartoons and K-pop probably watching this thing. Really good song, though. Big shout out to Golden. 1 second applause. Number 3, What I Want, Ill Yuck Gross featuring Tate McRae. Number 4, Daisies, Justin Bieber. Last week, number 3, peak position number 2, 3 weeks on the chart. Justin Bieber's Daisies has a really great fan-made video. I caught myself watching the video. I'm like, oh, he dropped a visual for this. And it was just a fan-made video that they've taken from spliced together clips of Justin Bieber doing different things. It is really well done. So this is a sort of an acoustic pop song here, and I'm not mad at it. Let me know if you guys are fans of Justin Bieber's Daisies. 1 second applause. Number 5, Just In Case, Ill Yuck Gross. Number 6, Love Me Not, Raven Lene. Last week, number 6, peak position number 6, 18 weeks on the chart, keeps moving. I mean, we've been watching this song creep from the 40s to the 20s to the teens, and now it's squarely in the top 10. Really great song. Big shout out to Raven Lene. 1 second applause. Number 7, Teddy Swims, Lose Control. Last week, number 7, peak position number 1, 102 weeks on the chart. And it's numbers like that make it more difficult, I'd argue, every year to land on a song of the summer. I mean, this song came out 2 years ago, and it's still in the top 10, right? You're going to see that with a number of songs throughout the rest of the top 10, but also the top 20. And I think that's a product of streaming, of course. But Teddy Swims continues to just push more records. I really think they should have had his face in this thumbnail, in the cover art for this. I think that's a big mistake here at this point in time, considering how big this song is. We need to get Teddy Swims more facial recognition. 1 second applause to Teddy Swims. Love that song. Number 8, a bar song, Tipsy, Shabuzi. Last week, number 8, peak position number 1, 68 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause to Shabuzi. Big shout out to Empire. I mean, this is a success all the way around. Shabuzi continues to break all kinds of records and achieve odd accolades, like having an artist who was in rap and now is doing so great in country. Every time he's on a country stage, I'm like, this gotta be the first time anyone with locks has been on this stage. But Shabuzi, what more can be said? 1 second applause. 9, Your Idol. Saha Boys, Andrew Choi, Neckwave, Danny Chung, and Kevin Wu and Samuel Lee. Last week, number 12, peak position number 9, 6 weeks on the chart. This is also from K-pop Demon Hunters. I watched this video, and I have to look at what this movie is about. I guess it's K-pop stars who are demons or vampires or whatever, because that's what this looks like when they're dancing on stage. They've got these, big brimmed sort of Michael Jackson hats, and their faces look like, they could have been dancing outside the juke joint in Sinners. But another song from this very popular soundtrack. 1 second applause. Number 10, Die With a Smile, Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. Number 11, I'm the Problem, Yes You Are, Ooh Yuck Gross. Number 12, Luther, Kendrick Lamar and SZA. Last week, number 9, peak position number 1, 36 weeks on the chart. These shows that Kendrick and SZA have been doing in Europe just look insane. I mean, the mosh pits out there look nuts. I'm not sure if they were in Spain. Maybe they're in Australia. I'm not sure where they were, but they were bringing out flares, like big, almost emergency flares that you pop. Like it looked like, football or soccer matches in the 90s, you know what I mean? Like it is an event that's out there. I saw someone talk about how they were a big fan of Kendrick Lamar since they were 10 when Good Kid, Mad City came out, and had never had a chance to see them live. And they were going to see him live this year, or I guess they were going to see him live at some point. Either the show was canceled or they had to change their plans and they weren't able to see it. And at the last minute, he decided to just cop a flight to Rome and went and saw Kendrick Lamar and SZA in Rome. And it was one of the best experiences he's ever had in his life. They got people out here in mosh pits. Can't say much more about the year that Kendrick Lamar is having, and SZA as well. I mean, especially on the 200 chart, SOS it broke Thriller's record for the longest running R&B longest running R&B song in the top 10. And so, I mean, these two are just, they deserve it all. 1 second applause. 13, Manchild, Sabrina Carpenter. Number 14, Pink Pony Club, Chaperone. Number 15, Benson Boone, Beautiful Things. I mean, again, look at this. 36 weeks for Luther, 59 weeks for Pink Pony Club, and 79 weeks for Benson Boone. So these songs have been around for a very long time. Very long time. And so maybe it's another indicator that people like what they know. But we're in a different type of era when it comes to trying to figure out what the song of the summer is and how long should we let old songs hang around on new charts. 16, Soda Pop, Saha Boys, Andrew Choi, Neckwave, Danny Chung, Kevin Wu, and Samuel Lee. Another song from K-pop Demon Hunters. 1 second applause. 17, Good News, Shabuzi. Last week, 22, peak position 17, 36 weeks on the chart, new peak. New peak for Shabuzi's Good News. And you guys who've watched this segment, I talk about this song quite a bit. And I'm a staunch believer, again, that people who are able to tap into the emotions of the masses, the zeitgeist, the spirit of the age, people who are able to connect to the fact that there's very real, very weighty things that are going on in this world through song are going to have a lot of success. And Shabuzi does this without actually pinpointing any specific political issue or any specific current events or any specific tragedies. He captures the energy without having to do that. And that's what Good News is about. It's a song about how we all just need some good news. And now it's at a new peak. So Shabuzi is in the top 10 and he's in the top 20. I love it all. 1 second applause to Shabuzi. 18, Mutt. Leon Thomas said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. Woo! Never gets old. Last week, number 20, peak position 12, 26 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. 19, How It's Done, Huntrix, EJ, Audrey Nuna, and Ray Ami. Another song from K-pop Demon Hunters. 1 second applause. Number 20, I Had Some Help, Ooh Yuck Gross featuring Ooh Yuck Gross. 21, Miami, Ooh Yuck Gross featuring Lil Wayne and Rick Ross, Re-Entry. I listened to this song, and clearly I'm not a fan of Ooh Yuck Gross at all. But what's weird to me about this song is that the hook isn't even flattering to Miami. Ooh Yuck Gross does the hook, and he's basically talking junk about Miami. And here comes Wayne and Ross, two guys who have made all kinds of anthems about Miami, and they're just kind of talking all around it. It's a weird song. I'm not a fan of it. Even if Ooh Yuck Gross wasn't on it, I don't think it would make it that much better just because of how swashy the hook feels. Swashy the beat feels to me. Let me know what you guys think about this song, but I listened to the hook on this, and I'm like, it sounds like Ooh Yuck Gross is dissing Miami. I don't know if that's what the intent is, but that's what it sounds like to me. 22, Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish. 23, Which One, Ooh Yuck Drake, and Central C debuts at number 23. Number 23. Now, this song is the second song from Iceman, and I think a lot of people were talking about how Ooh Yuck Drake was going to get Central C his first top 10 on the Billboard charts. Didn't happen this time. I just think this is a very weak song altogether. It feels very armchair. It feels very reflexive. It felt like a number of different Drake songs we've heard over the course of his career. I didn't see anything truly special about it. And so it looks like most people didn't either. Now, well, I'll say for the average artist, the typical artist debuting in the top Billboard Hot 100 is a big success. But when someone has pegged their brand to being, to having a stimulus package for other artists, when someone has pegged their brand to the number of records they sell, and then you start seeing a series of songs that don't seem to be chart toppers of what we're used to, well, that means something too. And so this is a new entrant for Which One? Let me know what you guys think of this song. One featuring Central C and Central C now debuts at number 23. This is the lowest debut I think we've seen from Drake for, of course, anything around Iceman. I think this is the second song from Iceman here. But also when it comes to some sexy songs for you, Nokia was the one. Nokia was the one. And I've talked about that since I first covered the release of that project. Nokia is the one. And, I don't think we've seen him capture that type of energy with anything truthfully since then. And if you include the plot twist tracks, previously either. So let me know what you guys think about number 23. I'm actually surprised it was this low. I expected it to be in the low teens, but apparently it must have fallen off a cliff late last week. 24, I Got Better. No, you didn't. Ew, yuck, gross. 25, Mystical Magical, Benson Boone. 26, Sorry, I'm Here for Someone Else, Benson Boone. 27, All the Way, Big X The Plug featuring Bailey Zimmerman. Last week, 27, peak number 4, 17 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. Big fan of Big X The Plug. We talked about this song quite a bit. This is a really great organic country rap collaboration. I think, again, at the same time, we are in the country rap collaboration era right now. And if you look 20 years in the past, that was the rock rap collaboration era. So a lot of times, again, things come back around in 20 years cycles, and sometimes they're slightly askew. And all these other genres are pulling from rap all the time, and yet they want to distance themselves from what's happening in the hip hop space very consistently. And I say that because country music, again, made a whole new category. They're like, okay, we just need to have a quintessential country category because so many of our most popular songs are not what we consider to be country. And I think there's room for other genres to take note from that. Big shout out to Big X The Plug and Bailey Zimmerman. 1 second applause. 28, Free, Rumi, Genu, EJ, and Andrew Choi. Another song from K-pop Demon Hunters. 29, What It Sounds Like, Huntrix, EJ, Audrey Nuna, and Ray Ami, also from K-pop Demon Hunters. 1 second applause to both of those. 30, Undressed, Somber. 31, What Did I Miss? Ooh Yuck Drake. Last week, 23, peak position 2. 4 weeks on the chart. I mean, it's funny because Which One debuted at 23? And this one was 23 last week. And when I looked at my timeline, there were so many people making LeBron jokes. It's all happening. 32, Back to Friends, Somber. 33, Takedown, Huntrix, EJ, Audrey Nuna, and Ray Ami, also from K-pop Demon Hunters. Again, when I say how popular this soundtrack is, this is what I mean. 1 second applause. 34, Blue Strips, Jesse Murph. Last week, 26, peak position 15, 16 weeks on the chart. I took a listen to this song. And this song, it's a pop sort of country leaning song, but it definitely takes rap cadences. I guess this chick Jess is mad at her ex-boyfriend. So she goes to the strip club and she hooks up with someone else. And that's basically what the song is about. And they use rap staccato flows. It's the kind of thing that people were very upset at Beyonce for, but in this case, they seem to love it. Big shout out to Jesse Murph. 1 second applause. 35, Backup Plan, Bailey Zimmerman and Luke Combs. 36, 30 for 30, SZA with Kendrick Lamar last week, number 40, peak position number 10, 32 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. 37, Nokia, Ooh Yuck, Drake last week, 32, peak position number 2, 24 weeks on the chart. 38, Back in the Saddle, Luke Combs. 39, Crazy Train, Ozzy Osbourne last week, 46, peak position 39, 2 weeks on the chart. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. 1 second applause. I'm not sure who made this, but there's a meme going around of someone who made AI images of Ozzy Osbourne taking selfies with a selfie stick with other deceased legends. So there's Ozzy Osbourne and Tina Turner, Ozzy Osbourne, and a lot of other people. And I was shout out to the good folks over at Thought Crimes, and they were like, ooh, this is weird. But that's the era we're in now. We're going to be seeing people who have passed in the present all the time from here forward. Big shout out again to Ozzy Osbourne. Just a tremendous loss. 1 second applause. 40, Yukon, Justin Bieber, last week 38, peak position 17, 3 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. 41, Burning Blue, Mariah the Scientist, last week 36, peak position 25, 13 weeks on the chart. Steady hanging out in the 30s and 40s. And I think that really is a testament to just how strong this song is. There's not a lot of real quintessential R&B that's on these charts right now. And Mariah the Scientist is holding it down. She should be commended for that. Great song. 1 second applause. 42, After All the Bars Are Closed, Thomas Rhett. 43, It Depends, Chris Brown featuring Bryson Tiller, new entrant. 1 second applause. Bryson Tiller and Chris Brown. I like this song. This song interpolates some Usher, if I'm not mistaken. It goes, I freak you right, I will. I freak you right, I will. 1 second applause. Now, this is big news for Bryson Tiller. It also comes right before Bryson Tiller is set to release the first of his upcoming double disc. So Bryson Tiller announces a double album, Solace and The Vices. First installment comes August 8th. New track with Chris Brown, It Depends, is out now. Here's what the press release says. Grammy-nominated artist Bryson Tiller has officially announced the release of The Vices, the first half of his upcoming double album, Solace and The Vices, dropping August 8th via Trap Soul RCA Records. The project marks a fresh chapter in Tiller's ever-evolving sound, shaped by a dynamic production lineup, including Charlie Heat, Teddy Walton, Hitmaker, and Graves. So we are now approaching Bryson Tiller's season again. The year Trap Soul dropped. I'll never forget it. Big shout out to Bryson Tiller. Big shout out to Chris Brown, too. Excuse me. Let me know what you guys think about this song. This is a strong debut. 1 second applause. 44, Worst Way, Riley Green. 45, APT, Rose and Bruno Mars. 46, Love Somebody, Ooh Yuck, Gross. 47, Ring, 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 Tyler, the Creator. Last week, 44, peak position 44, 2 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. This album continues to grow on me. The more I listen to it, the more addictive it does get. So shout out to Tyler, the Creator. Don't Tap the Glass, out now. 48, Mama, I'm Coming Home, Ozzy Osbourne. Last week, 49, peak position 28, 19 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. 49, Happen to Me, Russell Dickerson. 50, Eternity, Alex Warren. 51, Sugar on My Tongue, Tyler, the Creator. Last week, 41, peak position 41, 2 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. I love the discussions that are happening around Tyler, the Creator right now. There's a lot of people who've been posting just how incredible Tyler, the Creator's run has been throughout his career. I saw a meme that was talking about the number of songs the percentage of songs in each album that he produced. You know, he really is a brilliant producer as well as songwriter. I think that's another awesome accolade that he has on his artistic utility belt. And then I saw some debates really comparing Tyler, the Creator's catalog to Ye's catalog, to Kendrick's catalog, to like some very acclaimed catalogs. Now, I'm glad that everybody's showing up, because when I said Tyler was in the big three, people thought I was crazy when I said that last year. People probably still don't agree with it now, but if there's going to be a new big three, Tyler, the Creator's got to be in there, in my opinion. I've been there for a while. I also made a GOAT piece on Tyler, the Creator in 2022. In 2022, I made a GOAT piece on Tyler because if you add up the accolades Tyler has and you compare them to artists who have been in GOAT conversations at different points in times from different generations, who've made it into those conversations, there isn't that big of a difference. If someone came up to me and told me Tyler, the Creator, is the greatest rapper of all time, I might not agree, but I'd understand without question. And so I think all the love that Tyler is getting right now is 100% deserved. 1 second applause. 52, 20 cigarettes. Ew, yuck, gross. 53, 6 months later, Megan Maroney. 54, Folded, Kehlani, last week, number 7, peak position 54, 7 weeks on the chart, is moving up, it's moving up, it's moving up. Kehlani deserves it. 1 second applause. 55, Wildflower, Billie Eilish. 56, Shake It to the Max, Molly, Silent Addy, Skillabang, and Shensia. Last week, 52, peak position number 44, 11 weeks on the chart. Really fun song. 1 second applause. 57, I Ain't Coming Back, Good, Ew Yuck Gross featuring Ew Yuck Gross. 58, Just Keep Watching, Tate McRae. 59, Big Poe, Tyler, the Creator featuring Skateboard. Last week, 33, peak position 33, 2 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. 60, Outside, Cardi B. Last week, 63, peak position 10, 6 weeks on the chart. Moved up 3 spots. Good news for Cardi B. 1 second applause. 61, Jump, Blackpink. 62, Better Me For You, Brown Eyes, Max McNown. 63, Bottle Rockets, Scott McCreery and Hootie and the Blowfish, Carolina's Finest. 1 second applause. 64, Amen, Shabuzi and Jelly Roll. Last week, 69, peak position 56, 14 weeks on the chart. 2 former rappers who are now doing it big in country. 1 second applause. 65, Fix What You Didn't Break, Nate Smith. 66, I'll Take Care of You, Tyler, the Creator. Last week, 55, peak position 55, 2 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. 67, Takedown, Jong Young, Gio, and Che Young of Twice. 68, House Again, Hudson Westbrook. 69, Superman, Ew Yuck Gross. 70, Twilight Zone, Ariana Grande. 71, Party For You, Charlie XCX. 72, Your Way's Better, Forrest Frank. 73, Sucker Free, Tyler, the Creator. Last week, number 48, peak position 48, 2 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. 74, Strategy, Twice. Last week, 92, peak position 74, 2 weeks on the chart. I believe this is the one that features Meg Thee Stallion. I just watched this earlier. If I'm not mistaken, it has Meg Thee Stallion on it. She wasn't in the video, but I think that's her rapping on there. I'm not sure if this is the same version or if that one is a remix, for example, because this one doesn't include Meg Thee Stallion in its metadata here in its labeling. Let me know if I'm getting this wrong and let me know what you think about this song. 1 second applause. 75, No Broke Boys, Disco Lines, and Tinashe. Last week, 71, peak position 75, 3 weeks on the chart. New peak, moving up. Shout out to Tinashe. 1 second applause. 76, Bloodline, Alex Warren with Jelly Roll. 77, Tennessee, Ooh Yuck Gross. 78, Hard Fought Hallelujah, Brandon Lake and Jelly Roll. Last week, 78, peak position 40, 24 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. Because the title of that song is a dope t-shirt. I would rock a t-shirt that said Hard Fought Hallelujah. I just love that sentiment. 1 second applause to that sentiment. 79, Sparks, Coldplay. Last week, 80, peak position 79, 3 weeks on the chart. 80, Bar None, Jordan Davis. 81, Went Legit, G Herbo. Last week, 89, peak position 81, 4 weeks on the chart. I love this song. I'm glad it's still having success. It samples Kanye West, Drive Slow, if I'm not mistaken. Might be one of my favorite G Herbo songs in a very long time. This is definitely one that's worth listening to if you're a drill fan, if you're a G Herbo fan. 1 second applause. 82, Don't You Worry Baby, Tyler, the Creator, featuring Madison McFerrin. Last week, 59, peak position 59, 2 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. 83, Frecuencia, Dreas de la Sierra. 84, Park, new entrant, Tyler Hubbard. 1 second applause. 85, Rather Lie, Playboy Cardi and The Weeknd. Last week, 98, peak position 4, 20 weeks on the chart. This one has been hanging on for a long time. It's been on for 20 weeks, obviously, as it says here, but this is from his song, I Am Music, or his album, Music, that released earlier in this year. One of the most anticipated projects this year. Definitely goes hard in the gym. Big shout out to these two. 1 second applause. 86, Nice to Meet You, Miles Smith, my man Miles Smith. Big fan of Miles Smith, big fan of this song, big fan of Stargazing. Last week, 96, peak position 82, 8 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. 87, Somewhere Over Laredo, Lainey Wilson. 88, EOO, Bad Bunny. Last week, 93, peak position 24, 28 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause to Bad Bunny. This is another example of the return to regional albums, right? We've got GNX, Chromacopia to a degree. We have this one here, which is a love letter to Puerto Rico. GNX is a love letter to the West Coast. We've got Redman's Muddy Waters. And the most recent one now we have is Metro Boomin's Futuristic Summer, which is a salute to 2000 era Atlanta. And Metro has been on a campaign talking about how we need to return to regional sounds. You could put some sexy songs for you in there from Ooh Yuck Drake and Party Next Door, and that's a regional salute to their version, their style of Canadian R&B. And so I'm with it. I like this return to regional sounds. Let's see where it goes in the future. But 1 second of pause. 89, Go Baby Justin Bieber. 90, Whim Whammy, Pluto and YK Nice. Last week, 88, peak position 51, 15 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. 91, Marlboro Rojo, Fragile Regina. 92, Revolving Door, Tate McRae. Re-entry and re-entry. 1 second applause to both of those. 93, Typa, Glorilla. Last week was 100. Peak position number 42, 7 weeks on the chart. Glorilla, man. Glorilla, man. Glorilla, man. She really is the it girl right now. And she's been holding it down for hip hop for years. And I think she deserves her respect. I love this song. It's the type of song I like. 1 second applause. 94, Whoever Y'all, Bad Bunny. Last week, 97, peak position 8, 20 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. 95, Stop Playing With Me. Stop Playing With Me. Tyler, the Creator, last week 51, peak position 51, 2 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. 96, Madeline, Zach Bryan featuring Gabriella Rose. 97, Mama Nem, Tyler, the Creator, last week 54, peak position 54, 2 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. 98, River Washed Hair, Zach Bryan. 99, Don't Tap the Glass, I'm Tweaking, Tyler, the Creator. Last week 56, peak position 56, 2 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. And number 100, re-entry to Sancho, Fragile Regina. 1 second applause. All right, so that's the Billboard Hot 100. Let me know what you guys think about that. Also, let me know what you guys think about Super Bernie Bros t-shirt. Super Bernie Bros t-shirt. If you look down here, it's got Bernie Sanders as a Super Mario character. Now, we always check out the Billboard 200. Billboard 200, back to number one. Back to number one. Ooh, yuck, gross. I'm the problem. Yes, you are. Number 2, K-pop Demon Hunter soundtrack. Last week, number 3, peak position number 2, 6 weeks on the chart. This is how popular it is. One of the reasons why we're seeing it all over the Hot 100 is because it's the number 2 album in the nation right now. And it's been around for weeks. I'm not sure how long that's going to go anywhere. I think that's a Netflix original movie, so it's going to be on Netflix for a while. Let's see how long this run goes with K-pop Demon Hunters. Again, if you've seen this, let me know what you think about this movie. I might check it out of curiosity. The video I saw for Your Idol was engaging enough for me to might want to venture in or dedicate a couple of hours to see what kind of demons they got over there in K-pop. 1 second applause. Number 3, The Star Chapter, Together, Tomorrow, and Together. New entrant. 1 second applause. I'm not familiar with this at all, and I just saw it today. I have to take a listen to it. If you're familiar with this project, let me know what you think about it. Number 4, Don't Tap the Glass, Tyler, the Creator. Last week, number 1. Peak position number 1, 2 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. Number 5, Swag, Justin Bieber. Last week, number 6, peak position number 2, 3 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. Number 6, NBA Youngboy, Massa. Peak position number 6, 1 week on the chart. I haven't heard this yet. Let me know what you guys think about this new project from NBA Youngboy. Youngboy Never Broke Again, rather. Massa. Number 7, Snipe Hunter, Tyler Childers, new entrant. 1 second applause. Number 8, You'll Be All Right Kid, Alex Warren. Last week, number 5, peak position number 5, 30 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause to Alex Warren. Number 9, Jack Boys 2. Jack Boys and Travis Scott. Last week, number 4, peak position number 1, 3 weeks on the chart. Slid again. So again, I think this was a project that felt like it was just put out really fast. I'm not sure how well the music is resonating. I don't know if you noticed it, but there's no more songs in the Hot 100 right now. Are you guys fans of Jack Boys 2? Let me know what you think in the comment section. 1 second applause to them. Number 10, The Essential Ozzy Osbourne. Last week, number 7, peak position number 7, 10 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause to Ozzy Osbourne. Number 11, One Thing at a Time. Ooh, yuck, gross. Number 12, SOS SZA. Last week, number 12, peak position number 1. 138 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. Number 13, Alfredo 2. Freddie Gibbs and the Alchemist. Peak position 13, 1 week on the chart. It's a new entrant. 1 second applause. There's been a lot of comparisons between this project and Clips's Let God Sort 'Em Out, which comes in at number 14, so they're right next to each other. Last week, Let God Sort 'Em Out was number 9, peak position number 4, 3 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. Let God Sort 'Em Out is actually hanging around longer than I expected it to. And I do think that the music is standing on its own in that regard. Plus, they're on tour, so that's going to continue to help. But Alfredo 2 is also a really great project. Now, they're different in soundscapes and spirit, even if they might encroach on similar territory. I'm a big fan of both of these projects, and I think Alfredo 2 is a big win, right? It's charting better than the original Alfredo. I think the original Alfredo charted at number 15. This is at number 13, so it's an improvement there. I think the original one did maybe 30,000. This one's around 36,000, if I'm not mistaken. So it's an improvement there, and the music is great. So I look at this as a success all the way around. Big shout out to Freddie Gibbs and the Alchemist. 1 second applause. And big shout out to Clips. Let God Sort 'Em Out. Conversation here. Coming soon. 1 second applause. 15, Debbie TR, Mas Photos, Bad Bunny. Last week, 14, peak position number 1, 30 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. 16, Short and Sweet, Sabrina Carpenter. 17, Dangerous, the double album, Ooh Yuck Gross. 18, Sex Hysteria, Jesse Murph. 1 second applause. Number 19, Rumors, Fleetwood Mac. Number 20, Where I've Been Isn't Where I'm Going, Shabuzi. And if you're curious, coming in at 21 is Some Sexy Songs for You, Party Next Door, and Ooh Yuck Drake. And number 23 is GNX from Kendrick Lamar. So both those two, which have been the most dominant albums in hip hop and R&B this year, have fallen out of the top 20, and they're now 21 and number 23. That's this week's chart report. Let me know what stands out to you. If there's anything I missed, is there any songs that you really love that I should check out or projects that are worth sinking into? My name is Justin Hunt. Like and subscribe to the channel. Follow at The Company Man on everything, including The Company Man podcast, wherever you listen to podcasts. It's all happening.
Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. The mathematical breakdown of this mighty game of rap we in. It's boom happening. Systematical culture views us radical, it's all happening. Shaking hands and dapping them. Life through the lens of hip hop, from trip hop to yes, dog. You don't stop, you don't stop. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. It's all happening, yes, it's all happening. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. It's all happening, yes, it's all happening.